We are ready for evacuation. We have some help from other restaurants. Mooney's restaurant is loaned us their trailers, and we have equipment ready to move all our stuff out and be ready for the flood. The log jam is getting moved slowly. We're hoping that that's going to help with the ice jams that are going on and with the snow melting as fast as it is.
So at this point, you're just kind of sitting here with your fingers crossed. They did remove some of the log jam. What do you think about that? That might help?
Oh, absolutely, that's going to help. That is a huge, huge help. There's so much, debris from our last two floods, that had gone over the banks and are down there in the jams. So it's going to free up some space for the water to move and flow. So hopefully it's going to alleviate it and slow down the process of flooding. We're hoping, but yeah, we're just sitting here and waiting. We're just waiting patiently and hoping it will not happen.
So you already had sandbags already brought in. Tell me about that.
Yes, the village had sandbags from the last flood, and they brought it all back to us last week because we thought it was going to go over last week with the ice jams, but then we got the snowstorm, so that kind of saved us. But we have all these sandbags in place and ready to go to put at the doors. It's not going to stop the water from going in, but it's going to at least alleviate how fast it goes in there.
So you think there's something that can be done about this, though, right? I mean, you got these log jams, nobody's taking care of them.
Absolutely. Our village of Attica has gone to the DEC. Our landlord, Frank Bork, he has met with the officials, and they had meetings about the log jams, and nothing has been done. Apparently it isn't an emergency for this to get cleaned out first, even though there's 8 businesses down here that will be affected. And we've been asking for 2 years and making phone calls and sending letters and sending emails, and we just get pushed off to the back burner. And it's got to stop. Something's got to get done, or this community is going to be hurting. It's not going to have these businesses. They're going to go. They're family-owned businesses, and there's well over 50 employees that are going to go on unemployment, and we don't want that to happen.
So what do you think about the fact that they just kind of took matters into their own hand this weekend and they started removing one of the log jams at Stroh Road?
Good for them. I praise them. I was behind them 100%. I'm here to offer any of my help as well with that, and I'm glad they did, because they care about their community and they care about their businesses.
I mean, they're saying it's been 20 years since 1998 and nothing's been done. I mean, that's not a maintenance issue right now. It's an emergency issue,
That is correct. The last time that happened was in the 90s, 98, 20 years ago. And since then, it's happened. This will be our 4th time that it's happened within 2 years. So obviously there's something wrong. There is jams, and it has to be taken care of. And it shouldn't matter that we're out in Attica, Wyoming County. I mean, if we were in the city of Buffalo, Cheektowaga, it would be taken care of right away. And I know that our governor did say on television that he would issue permits immediately and assist in helping if our townships contacted the DEC, and which we have. And we were told that it wasn't important. It wasn't, not that it wasn't important, it wasn't a necessity just yet to have it done.
Which you can say that, your time here, that it is, since you've been dealing with this flooding.
Oh, absolutely. Because of the fact, if this happens to me again, if this is a devastating flood, I'll have to move both my businesses, and that would be a shame. I mean, a daycare center that is helping 50 families with childcare. Now those 50 families have to find care and can't go to work until they do have care. And then I have a restaurant, and I have 10 employees here as well. And this is a brand new restaurant, and it's been doing great in the community. And I would hate to have to move this.